Hello dear students and their respected parents. Welcome to the official channel of BITSAT by BITS Pilani. As you have hardly 1 to 2 months left for your BITSAT attempts, we decided to make a video to help you strategize properly for the first as well as the second attempt. With very little time in your hands and so many other things to focus on, it becomes very important that how you wish to spend your time and how you wish to dedicatedly prepare for BITSAT to ace it. Today with us we have Janavi. She is a second year student at BITS Pilani Goa Campus and she did extremely well in her BITSAT exam 2 years ago. We have invited her to guide the aspirants as well as their parents about how she went about her BITSAT attempt as well as managing all the things that an aspirant has to, and she is going to share her journey as well as some of the things she learned along the way. So Janvi, can you please give us a brief introduction about yourself?
Yes. Hi everyone, I am Janavi. I am from Raipur, Chhattisgarh, and I am in second year at BITS Pilani Goa Campus. My branch is computer science, and today I'll be sharing you some tips and some ways which I used during my BITSAT prep to crack BITSAT, and you can do it too. So my best BITSAT score was 322, and I was able to make a jump of approximately 100 marks from my previous BITSAT attempt. So today I'll be sharing some tips and some tricks with you to crack BITSAT.
Amazing. I think 100 marks jump is very exceptional, and we're very glad to have you here for this video.
Thank you.
So if you were to go about the preparation journey for any exam, we can split it in two parts. The first
Correct.
part is about studying for the exam, as in completing the syllabus, completing all the subtopics, chapters, and every single nook and corner of the syllabus. And the second portion would be actually practicing relevant questions and doing the revision and basically things that you do after you cover your syllabus.
Correct.
So how did you go about the first half, which is covering the syllabus and making sure that you are not leaving out any portion?
So basically the most important book for BITSAT is NCERT. The old textbook of NCERT, which has all the syllabus that covers all the part which you need to study in BITSAT. And if you study NCERT thoroughly and you make short notes of every chapter, write the important key points which you have to remember, maybe all the formulae and everything, you're good to go for BITSAT.
Okay.
It is more than enough.
So it forms the foundation for all the concepts that come in the BITSAT exam.
Yeah.
But as you all know that BITSAT exam has 130 questions in 180 minutes, that is 3 hours. So definitely, because the number of questions is really high, the level will be relatively easier as compared to the highest difficulty level. So I think if you take NCERT as your foundation and then you practice questions from the NCERT as well as some other relevant sources, then it is definitely sufficient.
So basically, while reading NCERT, you can make short notes and you can solve the solved examples given there, and then slowly move to the back exercise which is already there. This will make a good foundation for your preparation, and then you can move to some upper level of resources like any resources made by BITSAT itself, which will be very relevant for your BITSAT.
Okay, so the first half of the prep can be done using NCERT as it forms the foundation for the BITSAT syllabus. One important thing is that I will request everyone to refer the brochure to get an understanding of what the syllabus for BITSAT is.
Correct.
As there might be some topics which are there in NCERT but are not a part of the brochure. Just make sure that you are comparing both of them as you study. The second half of the preparation is actually the more important part, which is practicing what you learned while covering the syllabus. So we have approximately 30 to 45 days left for the first attempt and roughly around 2 months left for the second attempt. So these last few weeks are very critical for the preparation of any BITSAT student. So what should the student do so that they don't lose out on this opportunity and make the most of it?
So firstly, a student should focus on their health. Like during the preparation, it gets so stressful that people usually stop focusing on their health. But it is very important so that you can maintain your focus level and maintain your retention, and so that you are calm from inside. So you need to focus on your health, and you need to eat clean, and you need to sleep as much as required. You need to focus on all of these things so that you can make the most out of your time also eventually. Once your health is fine, you can do all the important things related to studying, like covering syllabus and mock and everything. Second thing which you need to do is cover as much as syllabus as possible. Since BITSAT has a lot of questions, so you need to cover a lot more syllabus than any other exam. So that is what you should primarily focus on. Third thing which you should do, which is the very, very, very important step, you should give as many mocks as possible after you have covered your syllabus. That is very crucial for BITSAT. Since you need to have a lot of speed and accuracy, you need to give as many mocks as possible and review them. And while you're giving these mock tests, you should also focus on reviewing them and analyzing them so that you study accordingly which are your weak parts. You need to focus on those parts so that you don't end up wasting a lot of time in preparing for things you don't need. And fourth point being that there are a lot of false advertisements, links and claims that you can get direct admission to BITS, but that is not true. You need to believe only whatever is available on the BITS Pilani's official website. And these things have happened before, and many parents and students have lost a lot of time and resources in believing all these things. I request all the parents and students to please be away from all of this and report if you find any of them in nearby.
So Janavi, you mentioned that during your BITSAT second attempt, you were able to scale your marks by over 100 as compared to the first attempt. So that is a very commendable achievement, and I'm really interested to know that what are the things that you did to ensure that you improved by 100 plus marks.
So as I mentioned earlier that you need to focus on your health, cover syllabus and give mocks, that's all I did. But most important point is that usually we are in a jumbled situation of mind where you keep focusing on all the exams, and that's what I did in my first attempt. I did not focus only on BITSAT, I had a lot of other exams in mind as well. So I could not dedicate my preparation and my time to one exam, and hence I could not make the best out of it. So what did I do differently in my second attempt? I only focused on BITSAT and dedicated all of my time and energy to prepare for BITSAT, and hence I was able to achieve. Another point which I would like to stress upon is like to improve my speed and accuracy. I used to time all my mocks and solving sessions so that I develop an exam temperament and I do not get much stressed during my actual exam.
Okay, so people don't emphasize much on the importance of exam temperament, because I remember that a lot of students, they come to answer their BITSAT exam in BITS Goa and they're very nervous and there are so many parents around. So it definitely makes you a little anxious and you tend to perform under the potential, which leads to a lower score.
So that is the key. If you practice enough mock tests and time all of them, then you will not feel so nervous during your actual BITSAT exam. You will be fine. And also make sure that whatever mock tests you're giving, that is relevant for BITSAT examination itself.
Alright Janavi, I think we are done with the BITSAT part of the video. And I think a lot of students as well as parents are interested to know how your experience has been at BITS Pilani Goa Campus in the past 2 years.
It's been amazing actually. Usually all of the students are moving out from their home for the first time and they come to college, but we never really felt that we are away from home, because there's this family inside in a whole who will help you in everything. Even your professors, your peers, your seniors, everyone is very helpful here, and they will help you and guide you in every single step. And it's very easy to do anything over here because you have so many seniors who have experience in various fields, who have mastered various fields, and you can just ask them. It's very easy and resourceful also. You can just ask them what to do and they'll guide you. The campus is well maintained, the food is good, and overall the environment is very friendly and welcoming.
Thank you so much Janavi for coming on the channel and sharing your experience as well as your learnings. I hope that it has benefited our viewers.
I hope I was able to guide parents and students, and if you have any other doubts you can comment below.
And our team will try to answer them as soon as possible. You can also reach out to the official admission helpline as well as the email ID via email. So I think that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you so much for watching this video. All the best for your BITSAT exam.
I hope that I see you in BITS Campus this year.